Hi, this is Tim Weaver from CVG, and I'm here with Ben Griffin. How you doing, Ben?
Hey, Tim.
Spec Ops: The Line, then, Ben. Tell us about it. You've been reviewing it. You liked it, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was a solid third-person shooter. Just really solid. Really got bags of variety. Really exciting, and the story's not bad either.
Yeah, well, it's based pretty closely on Heart of Darkness, isn't it? Except it's set in Dubai with tough soldiers.
Yes, it's the game equivalent of Hearts of Darkness. It's based heavily on that book. So you've got kind of like Hearts of Darkness in Dubai. There's been massive sandstorms. John Conrad is like kind of the enigmatic enemy figure, and he's stayed behind. And after weeks of no contact, you're kind of sent in to figure out what he's up to.
Okay, so
did you spot the reference, by the way?
I did.
Conrad.
Yeah, John Conrad. That's very, very subtle.
Great. Yeah.
It looks nice. It's running off Unreal 3. Looks pretty nice, and I think in your review you point out the fact that like as you alluded to earlier, there's tons and tons of variety. They really mix it up in terms of the shooting and the environments and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. So for instance, you got your old familiar turret section. Everyone loves those. You've got one on a helicopter where you're shooting down other helicopters, and one smashes right into a crane. And that was cool. You got another one on top of like a speeding truck. It sounds really generic as I'm saying it back now, but it is really exciting. They're just really well done sections.
Yeah, and how does because there was a big talk about how the sand would be very dynamic and would change the environments and change the firefights a little bit. I mean, how does that work in practice?
To be honest, I was a little disappointed with the sand mechanics. It's not as dynamic as I thought. There's perhaps 3 or 4 sections where sandstorm really comes into play. I don't know if they're canned animations or not. It's not really clear. All that happens is you get a bit of sand in your eyes, and you can't see the enemies, and they're stumbling around, and you can just go up and melee them or shoot them. It's
a pretty brutal game.
Yes.
You're killing a lot of men in there. I mean, we're familiar, I think, on Xbox and on PlayStation 3 with games where you kill lots and lots of men. But I mean, are there any consequences to that? Do you feel anything for these people, or is it just point and shoot?
Well, you're made to. The game can't really decide if death is meaningless or meaningful, because in a cutscene, for example, you'll mortar like a whole platoon, and then you'll walk up to them, and then the emotions are, oh no, you've killed a whole platoon. But in the game, you'll kill thousands of men, so without consequence. So you can't really decide. Yeah,
it's a bit of a difficult one, but there's multiplayer as well. You felt the multiplayer, although quite solid and efficient, felt a little bit tacked on.
Yeah, it's 4-on-4. It's not very. You've got Halo, you've got CoD, you've got Battlefield. You don't need Spec Ops: The Line. The sand comes into play. You can shoot glass down, and sand kind of buries opponents, but that's the only kind of compelling feature of this multiplayer.
Okay, so summing up, it's still worth people investing some time in.
Definitely go for the campaign. It's a great 7-hour campaign packed with variety. Miss the multiplayer.